Ben Taleblu, who is an Iran analyst at the conservative think tank, the Foundation for Defense of Democracy. Thank you for being with us. Do you believe that this test comes after that speech we were hearing in that report from Donald Trump?
Thank you very much for having me, first of all. While it may be tempting to read too much into Iran's latest medium-range, likely nuclear-capable ballistic missile test, it's more likely that this test came as part of what's called in Iran Sacred Defense Week, which is the week that commemorates the 1980 to 1988 Iran-Iraq War, which is the war that spurred Iran to produce a domestic ballistic missile capability. Last year, during this same Sacred Defense Week, Iranian officials unveiled and then later tested a single-stage, solid-fueled, short-range ballistic missile. So it's highly likely that Iran is using this week again to parade new munitions and new missile systems of questionable military effectiveness.
We are entering quite dangerous times here, aren't we, with North Korea and its test firing of missiles as well. What do you think can be done to bring Iran in?
Well, first of all, how one treats Pyongyang and how one treats Tehran is important because both rogues have had a long-standing relationship with one another, particularly in the missile domain, and taking a firm line against one will definitely aid in negotiations or looking to engage in coercive diplomacy with the other. I think with respect to Iran, the minimum the U.S. should look to do is to vigorously enforce the nuclear deal and at a maximum create a predicate with the transatlantic community to renegotiate some of its more problematic clauses.
Iran says it insists that these launches and its increase of military power is deterrent only. Do you think there's something in that?
There is definitely a deterrent logic behind Iran's missile program, and Iran is animated by deterrence and in some ways has overlearned the lessons of deterrence because deterrence enables Iran to engage in new military tools such as coercion. So deterrence through ballistic missiles might enable Iran to be more aggressive in the region with proxies, terrorists, and various Shia militias. So while Iran may deter an attack on its homeland through testing, launching, and producing ballistic missiles, it may actually be emboldened at the same time to spread its tentacles across the region as it currently does today.
Behnam Ben Taleblu, thank you very much. There's been another strong